Hail us living universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to Wario World. Whoa, the static bars are gone. It looks like a decent screen again. I must be playing on a Wii. Yeah, I felt weird about doing it, but I have hooked my old Nintendo Wii back up. Are there only 4 worlds? Why did I think there were 5? No, there's 3. There's 4. Whoa, are there only 4 worlds? Anyway, so this time we're going to head into World 2, but yes, I've hooked up my old Nintendo Wii, which has brought back some serious freaking memories. It's been about 10 days. It has in fact been 10 days since I last recorded this game. So I am having to remember how to play. Last time we took down the boss of World 1 though, and I did get my first game over. Okay, I cannot control the camera too much. Whoa, dry bones on crack over here. You gotta beat the big bone fist up ahead, or you can't move on. That thing's bad. If you watch carefully, though, it'll reveal its weak point directly after its slam attack. Give Wario all your money. Okay, so yeah, hooking up my Nintendo Wii has been a
wonderful.
Huh, what am I supposed to do? Ow. Oh, there we go. But yes, so I got my Nintendo Wii, the one I'm playing on right now, for my birthday in 2007. Very, very long time ago. That doesn't date this video at all, because 2007 was a long time ago no matter who you are. And with that said, tell me 3 was enough, thank you. And I played this thing every day from the day I got it until the Wii U came out. So I played it almost every day for 6 years. So I've got a lot of nostalgic memories. I also have a lot of not-so-great memories about it, because the Wii was where my younger brother Sid started trying to learn to play games, so I always had to take turns on my game system with him playing it. And to pull back the curtain about my private life here for a bit, I have dealt with a lot of divorce in my family over the years. And, in the world? What's going on? Okay. Does going up here do something for me? Anyway, yeah, it does actually. It does multiple things for me. When I was younger, I've watched my parents go through several divorces with different people. Also, give me a second. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Oh my god, is this like the ice maze puzzle but worse from Super Mario 64? Anyway, what's my tangent I'm getting off on here? Right, so when I first got my Wii, as you guys know, the original Wii, the old white model of it, could play GameCube games, which is what I'm playing on right now, the very first model of the Nintendo Wii. Same cables and everything, except for not the same sensor bar. I don't even have a sensor bar hooked up. I used a classic controller hooked up to my Wiimote. Oh, there we go. I apologize, that was probably really painful to watch for some people. Anyway, my younger brother's mother, so one of my former stepmother, wanted to play this with me. The sensor bar wasn't working or something, or we couldn't find the sensor bar, or I don't know. Just keep in mind the Wii was like Nintendo's very first attempt at motion controls, so it didn't really work that well. Anyway, I had a GameCube controller hooked up because that was what I used to play game. If you could use a GameCube controller, I used a GameCube controller on everything. Smash Brothers, Mario 64, other Virtual Console games. I'm legitimately just trying to think of other games that used that you could use GameCube remotes with on the Wii. Anyway, one day we couldn't find the sensor bar; it wasn't working, whatever it was, and oh, it just blasted it out of my hand. Thanks. Anyway, and so I had a GameCube controller hooked up, and I think this might be the dumbest thing I ever got grounded for. The sensor bar, we couldn't find it. I wasn't the last one to use the Wii, actually, because growing up, obviously from a split family, my parents had shared custody. So when I was like at my mother's house or something like that, my family, they were welcome to use my game consoles. It's not the same anymore because I live with my dad full time by my own choice. How do I get up there? What if I ground pound this? Nope. Anyway. So someone had lost the sensor bar. I've been trying to tell this story for like 3 minutes now. This is painful for everyone, including myself. So my stepmother is like, well, where's the sensor bar? And I'm like, I don't know. She said, well, then why don't you use the GameCube controller to navigate the menu? And I said, because you can't. She said, well, then figure it out. Make it work. I'm like, I can't just make it work. It doesn't work. Like, the GameCube controller can't navigate the Wii's menu, and it can't. And she was like, well, if you can't figure it out, then you can't play the Wii. So I got grounded from playing the Wii because Nintendo didn't program it for the GameCube controller to be able to navigate the Wii menu. And that's just like the dumbest memory I have of this Nintendo Wii. And it just came back to my mind today when I was getting set to record on the Wii. And I do believe this is actually my first ever time recording on the Wii. I don't think I used it for Other M. No, in fact, I know I didn't use it for Other M. Oh, okay. Follow me. Follow me. Oh, they despawn right there. Okay, let's see here. Alright, over here, fellas. Right here, fellas. Okay, maybe not. Can you guys come out here? Yes, you can. Up here. No, get back here. How do I make this work? And like, you guys are just gonna have to watch me figure this out, because it's right there taunting me. Okay, so like, maybe if I carry... Okay, my next idea is, what if I knock one of them out, wait for the big ones to come back. So just kind of go off screen and come back, and they should be here. Alright, so knock him out, go over here. Yes! There we go. Made it work. Down the hole we go. There we go. Now I'm figuring it out. Come back. Huh. That's the first time we found one of these guys in here. It's probably because, we found a piece of heart at the top. Or it's a gold Wario statue, but you get my point. Alright, now I'm just kind of seeing if there's anything else. I know that Wario head doesn't have anything. You can't move the gravestones. So let's head on this way then. Up we go! I'm trying to think of other fond memories I have with this Nintendo Wii. I mean, other than, you know, getting grounded for Nintendo not programming the GameCube controllers to navigate the menu. Of course, the Nintendo Wii is the first game console I ever bought my own game for, and that would be Super Smash Bros. Brawl. In fact, it was the first game I ever got on release day. Paid for it myself. I got a GameStop gift card for Christmas one year. My dad and I went to GameStop in like January of 2008. They had the case for Smash Bros. Brawl, but then it wasn't being released until May 1st, I believe. And that may not be the right day. Yikes. Oh, they respawned the... That's not even cool, dude. Respawning the coins means I'm gonna try and get all of them again. Nobody wants to watch that. Wait, all of that was just for garlic. Ah. Then it is just easier to do this. Yikes. Dough I missed. Okay, anyway. This video is going to be way longer than I want it to be. It's okay, this series may only be 12 episodes if it keeps going the way it's looking like. If I'm doing one level an episode, and it turns out there were actually only 4 worlds in the game. I, for some reason, thought there were 5. I don't know, maybe because 5 seems like a logical number. It's okay, I know my next Let's Play is also only going to be 12 episodes. How do I know that? It's already fully recorded. Xander, why is it already fully recorded, you might wonder? Oh, well, the answer there is, well, I'm not alone for it. It might be a co-op, so I might have recorded all of it in one day with my second player. Yikes! Dough I missed. You know, for once in my greedy Wario life, I'm not worried about the money. Anyway, yeah, so where am I going with this? Yeah, so my next Let's Play is recorded in full already. Can I? Nope. It was worth a shot, though. I'm trying to figure out which one progresses the level and which one's going to take me to more of the extras. Because I have missed a good bit of extras in the game. And so there will probably be a bonus video where I go back and get everything. Because if you get every treasure, you get the best ending in the game, is what I gathered. I imagine this is the bonus area. looks like we can, in fact, go up here, and we get trapped.
Wonderful.
Yoink! Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, though. That was the, as I was talking about, the first ever Wii game I bought with my own money, and the first ever video game I bought on release day. So here's my fun story about Smash Bros. Brawl while I'm thinking about it. May 1st comes. I want to say it was May 1st. It might have been March 1st. March 1st does make more sense because I did get in trouble for playing it for so many hours on release day. Because it came out on a Saturday, as far as I know. And I played it for 8 hours. Hang on. So we have 4 of the 8 crystals, and we have 3 of the 5 little pixie guys. Wow! Have a rotten day indeed. Yikes. Sorry, Wario. I'm not meaning to electrocute you, buddy. Dropping down here real quick. So what if I, like, just yoink this guy at it? Anyway, nope. So, back on my little Smash Bros. Story here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place in this episode. This is the first time I've recorded a solo video in a very long time. Yeah, I know how to do the spinning, buddy. What if I spin this dude? So long, the Bowser. Alright, Wario, we gotta be careful, pal. I don't want to have to spend, No! Oh, the irony! Oh, the irony! Death by trying to get more garlic. What a world. Ah! Anyway, so first copy, my dad owned a t-shirt printing shop. Okay, I'm finally getting back on my tangent here, finally. So my dad owned a t-shirt printing shop in our town. It's now a skate shop, weirdly enough. And there was a back room in it where I would go when I had to go with him to work. I was one of those kids that had to go with their parents to work a lot when I was younger, just because... Actually, I don't really know. I've told this story before, and I won't go into too much of a tangent here. I usually actually stay with my great-grandparents when they were still around. Unfortunately, they passed over the last couple of years. But my stepmother at the time, not the one I have now, the one I have now is significantly more lenient and a very just wonderful person, by the way. In case anyone was wondering, my stepmother is a wonderful person. But my younger brother's mother at the time. Well, it's still his mother, but not my stepmother. Anyway, I won't explain too much here. Was always insistent on being the one to take care of me, or to quote-unquote watch me, which meant making me take care of her child while she did whatever she wanted. Anyway, that's besides the point. I was at their t-shirt shop, and my dad went and picked up Smash Bros. Brawl from GameStop using my $50 gift. I just got a second game over using my $50 gift card. He brings it back. We put it in the Wii. The disc could not be read. Brand new copy of the game. Just doesn't work. Brand new copy of the game doesn't work. So he has to go back to GameStop, which is like 15 minutes away from his t-shirt printing shop. So in that time, I just start playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. And he has to come back with a second copy of the game. First thing I do when I get Smash Brothers Brawl is I open Subspace Emissary. I play Subspace Emissary for 8 freaking hours. Which, if you gave me 8 hours in Subspace Emissary in insert current year, I could beat it twice over in 8 hours. I could probably beat Subspace in 4 hours nowadays. I don't know, that might just be me overestimating. Anyway, I've considered making Subspace a Let's Play. That's what's so point. But I got to the Secret Lab Level 2, where you play as Samus when she gets her power suit, and Pikachu. And I don't know how many of you guys have played Subspace. I know some of you haven't, some of you have. I think Subspace is absolutely great. I think it's better than World. I prefer it to World of Light, because there's actually story cutscenes and stuff in Subspace. I'll have a fun fact about Subspace in a minute here. Anyway, I played for 8 hours. There's a room in Secret Lab Level 2. Or it's Research Facility 2. That's what it's called. It's a room with teleporters in it, though. I could not figure out for the life of me how to go through the teleporters. All you had to do was stand on them and hit up on the control stick. All you had to do. And I didn't find that out for about 6 months. And then a family friend was over at the house. And like one of my dad's best friends was at the house. And his kid and I are lifelong friends. We still talk nowadays. And we were playing. And he accidentally went through the teleporting room and just said, "How the heck did you do that?" I didn't know curse words at the time. Of course, nowadays it would have been, "How the F did you do that?" Anyway, there we go. So yeah, it took me 6 months to finally beat Subspace. That's just kind of... I wasn't a very smart... I was a book smart kid. I wasn't just a common sense smart kid. And I'm still... I think I'm a bit more kind of street smart, common sense smart than I am book smart nowadays. I don't think I've read a full book all the way through in a very long time. I started a book right around Christmas time this year. It is currently... not Christmas time at the time of recording this. Okay, that means I've missed a button. Oh yeah, come here, big boy. I'm also probably only recording this video, maybe the next episode, and then I'm gonna go get some lunch. I've been home without going anywhere for like the last week. If you're watching this video when it's first coming out, then you know exactly what is going on. If you're watching it in the future, well... If you're watching it once what's going on in the world right now is over, lucky you. Wario. Buddy. Wario, this is why I play as Daisy in Mario Party, Waluigi in baseball, Bowser in karting, and Luigi and everything else. Yeah, little fact though. I play as... I'm Team Waluigi when it's baseball. I'm Team Daisy when it's... Team Daisy in Party. I'm Team Luigi in most other games. And then I'm Team Bowser for karting. For those that don't know, my first ever real, like, big live stream I did on Twitch was a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe live stream, and that's where Bowser Time was born. If you guys never played Mario Party 7, it's my favorite of the Mario Party series. Super Mario Party is good and all, but I think I'm always gonna have a soft spot for 7. I also really love playing games like Wario World because it lets me just kind of geek out while playing a fairly simple platformer. Sure, it's got some difficult parts to it, like right now, just trying to navigate all this. But that's just because I'm trying to get through it quickly instead of being smart about it. Anyway, Mario Party 7, my favorite in the Mario Party series. That's where I'm at. Every 5 turns, there's an event called Bowser Time, where Bowser will interrupt the game to make you pay coins for him messing up the game. It's a really tedious thing in Mario Party 7. Like, it actually is it's a pretty annoying part of Mario Party 7. One of my only complaints about Mario Party 7. But when I played as Bowser in Mario Kart 8 Online for that live stream, something clicked when I played as Bowser, and I kept getting first place. So it just started becoming Bowser Time in the stream, and so my whole thing was hashtag Bowser Time. Wow, am I gonna have to start splitting these levels into 2 parts? Because we're coming up on half an hour of just this level. I think we are gonna have to start splitting this in 2 parts, which is both good and bad for me. Because one, it'll make getting through stuff easier. Like, it'll make the gap, because to break kayfabe for a second here, kind of break the immersion of where we're at in the world right now. I'm also doing the Fire Emblem Fates series alongside this and the game that comes after. If I'm having to split levels up into 2 parts, then that means that I won't have to start a 3rd game after my next game. That means I can just go from this to my next game, and hopefully into Fire Emblem Fates Revelation? Yikes! Anyway, so with that treasure, we're gonna do the rest of this tomorrow. So thank you all for watching this episode of Wario World. If you liked the video, leave me a like. No, you know what? No, we have all the treasure. I just got a game over again. We have all the treasure. There's no way that I'm missing that there's no way we're that far away from the end of the level. Right? And really, yeah, we're good. We're right here. So no, I'm not gonna end the video. Although I do want to know what's up here. Oh, absolutely, heck all. But yeah, so I was about to say fun fact about Subspace Emissary. Back on this channel, way back in the day. What in the world is this? I don't like it. That looks like a freaking Jimmy Neutron character if I've ever seen one. Way back in the old days of this channel, videos you people will never see unless you saw them way back when and you were a subscriber back in 2012, 2013, 2012 only, actually, because I deleted those videos in 2012 after a while. Back in the early days of camcorder Let's Plays on the channel, there was a real issue with my camcorder where it would show it was recording in perfect color quality when I was recording. When I was editing, it showed it, but then when I'd upload, the footage would be black and white with a red line through the bottom of it. I tried to do a Let's Play of the Subspace Emissary on my old camcorders. Keyword there, camcorders. I had 2. Neither of them were good. I have one now that we use for the live action scenes that you guys see, like at the Advent, like the 2019 Christmas Advent. If there is one, if there have been other Advents when you've watched this, we've used them for those. But at the time of making this, I don't know if I plan to do it again anytime in the future. Given the 2019 one kind of flopped, especially with me getting sick in the middle of it. But anyway, Gavin, my older brother, he actually made his first ever appearance on the channel. He's not appeared on the channel. Yes, he has. He's appeared on the channel once. It was in Kingdom Hearts 1. But he was my second player for Subspace Emissary. That was the first time a swear word ever been dropped on my channel, was in Subspace Emissary when Wario showed up with the dark guns that the villains have in that game that turns characters into trophies. And Gavin went, "Man, that gun looks like whoop," in King Dedede's mouth. I was like, I try not to curse on this channel, and he said, well, too late for that. But either way, that's the first half of this world done. So, with that said, thank you all for watching this episode of Wario World. If you liked the video, leave me a like. Tell me in the comments down below what you think of the series so far. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. It's free, it's easy, it rolls out. And I'll see you all tomorrow for World 2-2 Xander